tell from the background noise, this is Slaughtered at the Abattoir. We're very excited to be back here in what is virtually our ancestral home. It's always a wonderful night, and now what I've got to remember to say before we start is thank you very much to Dabster Productions for our microphones.
Oh, yes.
Because otherwise, we'd all have very sore throats and not that many people.
These are beautiful microphones.
Aren't they fabulous?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dabster Productions and Richard Melvin. He also makes fabulous radio programs and television programs. We should all try and watch those. Can't remember what they are, sadly. And twiddling my knobs this evening, we have fabulous Stephen O'Donnell. Now you've got a day job, Stephen. I promised I'd let you give him a punt.
My day job, I have several day jobs, but the main day job is with a company called Video My Job. And we mostly
Video your job.
Absolutely. We'll leave it at that. But
So are you videoing your job now?
Oh.
Oh. Great, so much for consent. Never mind. Moving on. Now, I'm actually quite worried about that video there because if you look closely, you will be able to see the snail trail that I have left all the way across the bar because I only wish she was sitting on my right hand, but metaphorically sitting on my right hand. I have a woman about whom I have been fantasizing for many, you look lovely, many years. I love a brain box, and more than a brain box, I love an absolutely drop-dead gorgeous, sexy, fabulous brain box. And there is none sexier and more gorgeous and more brain boxy on Criminal Minds than Penelope Garcia, who in real life is Kirsten Vangsness, and she's here!
Right here.
So excited.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for. No one's ever so openly expressed their snail trail to me. And so,
no,
I mean, my heart is beyond warmed by that.
Well, there are parts of me that are warm that are nowhere near my
Right.
heart.
I love it.
And I thought, she said, see, look at that, voice is gone. I thought that as it's your first time in Scotland and at the festival, then I would introduce you to what I consider to be the flower of Scottish womanhood.
I love it.
Two women who are better and funnier and greater than most women that I've met in Scotland. There are a lot of women in Scotland, but these women are particularly wonderful. And on your right is, I just think she's the best comic I've ever seen. And she's called Martha McBrier.
Stop it.
You see, now, take a bloody compliment, McBrier.
Okay, I'll take that. I am, in fact, the best comic she's ever seen.
But thank you very much.
The best.
I saw her in, 2004, 2006? We were both very young.
Yeah.
And she was doing a show in what might best be described as a hovel. And
A toilet with a carpet.
a toilet with a carpet. And somebody had told her that I was coming along to her show and that I hated all women. And she might have had a medicinal brandy or three before the show.
Well, I had to. The barman said to me, there's this reviewer and she hates women. She'll hate you. Have a brandy. So I wasn't fond of a brandy, but I drunk it anyway. And I said, what should I do? And he said, to be honest, hang yourself right now from the Venetian blinds. He says, because that's it, you're fucked. And I thought, well, if I am, I don't care. And I just went on and I didn't care. She seems to like that. Who knew?
And this year's show is about suicide.
Yes.
Which we'll talk more about later, not necessarily suicide, but the show. And then on my left hand is Elaine, who, well, she has a history of incontinence and is now on a mission to exercise and improve the pelvic floors of women everywhere.
All of them. Those women with big strong fannies like bulldog clips, because it's nice.
Can I just give you a
I thought when I saw, because Elaine is, well, just you're doing this. You're on this kind of mission to talk to people about, especially women, about kind of squishy things in health, like fannies and squishy bits, but doing it through comedy, so as nobody gets embarrassed.
It is my actual job. Like, you know, I'm a fanny physio, which is it turns
like
out to be
a
a thing.
physical therapist.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what my player's about. Because one of my best friends is a pelvic floor physical therapist.
Oh, that's the
And I
vaginismus.
have gone to one of you myself and had you go open my business.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Really
Brilliant.
works.
I think every woman, even no matter how great your fanny is, and mine's great. Everybody's fanny is great, to be clear. But no matter whatever, you should do that at least a couple of times.
See, she's not even seen the show.
I
She's
know.
got the split
You would
sorted.
love the show.
Yes, I would.
You could be like a team leader.
Yes,
in the show.
absolutely.
Because, I mean, the exercises. Do you do pelvic floor exercises, Martha?
No, but I do have a DVD, and I always make you watch it because I would like. I'm not going to lie. I would like to enhance what's there. Actually, in my show, the suicide takes place in a vagina.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it was dark.
There's
Well,
a-
it doesn't,
I have to
but
say
it
there's a
will
lot-
now.
I saw
see a theme on what's in here.
vaginas.
You don't see it.
Not a bad theme. I've just seen a show by Candy Gigi. Arguably, certifiably. Please be quiet. Oh, honestly, people will insist on enjoying themselves when we're trying to podcast.
Ridiculous.
But there's a lot of vaginas about. This year, the Candy Gigi show is introduced by a talking vagina. There's a lot of it about. So, okay, I'm sorry, I can't not do this.
Okay.
We are about to talk about both of your amazing shows, but first, is Matthew Gubler as lovely as he seems?
Yes. I don't know how to better answer that question.
No, that was a good
Yes.
answer. That was a good
Yes.
answer.
He's a different kind of smart than he plays on the show, and he is absolutely as lovely as he seems.
I was particularly impressed when he was not Alvin. He was the clever chipmunk.
Yes, he's Simon.
Simon the chipmunk is gorgeous. Wonderful. I'm obsessed with this show. Always. And I watch a lot of American Cop because you just make it so well. And especially now, even all the British cop shows and CSI type shows, they've all bunged in some kind of boffiny person. And in fact, one of my friends, Liz Carr, who's a fantastic comic, she's in a show called Silent Witness playing the boffin.
Yeah.
But they're never quite as good as you guys. I mean, is it true? I mean, can you do what? I don't mean can you do, but basically,
There are people that exist that do that absolutely, and like they're in the basement of Quantico and they do it. I am a facsimile. I'm not.
they kind of go. We think the unsub might be a man in a blue suit, Garcia, and you go, on the case. Well, not that you speak like that. And then you do a little thing and you go cross-referencing men in blue suits with.
And that is all acting because I cannot type at all. I type with 2 fingers, and I know nothing about computers except what she has taught me. So, but we are neighbors, me and her. We have the same belief systems, but we're a different kind of smart. But it is so exciting when people like the show because it's nice to play the empath on something that is so violent. It makes people really bond with her, and that's really cool.
Well, it's just, if I admired you before, and I did, in so many ways, I admire you even more now. And is it weird? Sorry, it is the last Criminal Minds thing, because everyone else is falling off their seats with boredom, apart from Martha. Is it weird to come over here and not be instantly recognized?
Oh, no. I mean, I live in Los Angeles, so I'm not instantly recognized. It's not, people don't watch that show a lot in Los Angeles, and some people do. And sometimes I go, in America they do, like, but not in LA. So, but I'll go depending upon where you go. You're either recognized or not. But even here, it's the same as it is in America. I'm living my life, and someone is staring at me, and I go, oh no, there's something funny in my hair, or is my bra out, or what? And then you're like, oh yeah, you're on a TV show. That's right, that's right. And then they come over, and then they talk to you, and then you're like a friend in the world, and it's like, oh my God. So it's always very pleasant, because if people didn't watch it, I wouldn't have a job, and I love that job very much, and it's given me a lot of privilege to be able to come here, to be able to take a whole group of people to come to act. That's a real big dream. So no, it doesn't freak me out. The show is ending, and I know it's already done being filmed. I wrote the series finale. I'm sorry.
You wrote
I wrote the series finale. It's quite good. I mean, I co-wrote it with my boss, but it's quite good. But I can tell you that I had a minute there where I realized, like, oh, I'm not going to be. I mean, what if I never work again? What if this is the only job I ever had? And I was somewhere, and I remember I was in the queue getting something, and no one was recognizing me. And I thought, well, Kirsten, no one was letting me go to the front of the line. I was like, well, this is good. It's good that we're healthy. This is what life is going to be like now. It's okay. And this is what it was before, and you'll be fine. And in that minute, someone came over to me and was like, excuse me, are you? And I have never been more friendly to a person. I was like, here's my license. And like, I was like, yes, take a picture with me. Let me give you a kidney. I was so like, so there is that like bit of your ego gets stroked by it, but I don't need it. Sometimes it doesn't happen. It's a very inconsistent stimulation. It's not a constant stream of whatever. So yeah, hope that answers your question.
You're part of a proper theatre setup with these guys you're here doing showing.
I am a member of a theatre company in Hollywood called Theatre of Note, and we have been around for about 30 years. Longer, I think 35 or something. I've been a member there for almost 2 decades.
Wow.
Well before I had the fancy day job. There is a sign in our bathroom. We have one toilet in the whole theater that the audience and the cast has to use. And there's a sign up in the bathroom that says, please unlock this door when you're done so that the cast can get in. And I made that sign when I was still working as a substitute teacher. And it's still up there, like still all laminated, real nice. Because it's still...
You were a teacher, you could laminate.
Yeah, exactly.
Skills.
And yeah, so we did the play we're doing here called Cleo, Theo, and Wu. We did that play in America, and then it was a big dream to come to the Fringe. It's a big dream for theater artists in Los Angeles to come. For us to be able to come and do this is like just a dream that all of us had. So we shortened the play, and here we are.
So you have had a real job.
I've had a series of real jobs. I defrosted rats at a nature center and fed them to snakes. I worked at a bank. I was a substitute teacher. I wrote grants. I worked at a group home. I worked at a murder mystery dinner theater. I worked at a bookstore. I've had a lot of jobs.
Wow. Because it's both Martha and Elaine have got real jobs.
Yeah.
And
most of us have day jobs, but they're extraordinary actors. It's not, you can't judge because someone's on television or something that you're
Absolutely.
a valid performer. These are the best actors I know, and I am the only one lucky enough to have a job to make. And the second you get paid for it, it's now commerce. It's not art. So you can't say that it's a big fallacy that those are not.
Yeah,
they're just not equivalent. Like they're just not. And very few people. Only real artists can get up and do stuff in front of people and just be like, here you go, like, and especially in this kind of environment, it's like.
But I think that having a real job or having a foot in the real world makes you enjoy the performing more.
Yes.
Because,